Moses Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, is such a liar. He lies all the time. He stands up there, oh, I'm a Christian. I do. Would Jesus throw people in concentration camps to get eaten by alligators, Mike? Would he lie to his constituents and take away their Medicaid when 40% of their district? No. And then here he is talking about on Fox News, fiscal conservative when Trump is adding trillions of dollars to the national debt. And then here's what he says. This is just, you have to point this out because it is so ridiculous. Here we go on Fox News.
Is the most maligned and attacked political figure in the history of American politics.
Because he's a criminal.
But he's also the most resilient. And you see at the same time, his approval ratings are skyrocketing. By CNN had a story, I think.
See, here's the deal, Mike. How is like lightning not striking you? Isn't do not lie a commandment? Because here are his approval ratings. Here are Trump's approval ratings. They are abysmal. 42% approve. And I mean, those, you got to think 40% are the diehard triple Trumpers that have to decide now, are we going to be all in for a pedophile Trump because we know he is now in the Epstein files? I mean, it's just undisputed. Or are we going to admit we're in a cult? Like, that's where we are, Mike. You're covering up for a man and you have your lips plastered on a man's ass that is immoral, unethical, corrupt, transactional, and basically trying to bankrupt the United States of America. It's absolutely stunning that he is not like struck down. And then we have Trump is trying so hard to get people to forget about Epstein and that he's in the Epstein file and that he's on the flight logs and that he sent a woman's body with his name as the pubic hair. He's trying so hard to distract from that. And of course, Pam Bondi, MAGA's calling for her head, which in her defense, I don't care if he appointed 150 attorney generals between now and the end of his term. Nobody's going to release this stuff, although it was a very incompetent cover-up. Now we're going to go back after the Clinton emails. Just in, Trump's DOJ just reopened the Clinton email investigation, releasing documents from the failed 2016 probe under James Comey. Pam Bondi's DOJ says, and as I say this, I cannot believe it's coming out of my mouth. This is about transparency. Really? Since when, Pam, do you give a frog's fat ass about transparency? But we all know what this really is, political theater to distract from the Epstein fallout and criminal referrals now hitting Trump's own administration. They're flailing and they're running out of cards to play. Yeah, I mean, we're really desperate if we're pulling out the Hillary Clinton emails from 2016, which I don't know what charges she's looking at, but I would suspect there would be a statute of limitations problem. But don't quote me on that because I don't know. And then Trump himself, it just was absolutely unhinged. I mean, he's never super tethered to reality, but Live Social this weekend, he was so far off the I do not know what is going on in the world. Here he is posting pictures of Obama being arrested. And he's got a video. He posted the sitting president of the United States, who we are showing a video of the Oval Office before Trump like vomited gold all over it, showing AI version of Barack Obama being arrested. And Trump is smiling like if his little pecker could get hard, it would be because he's so happy in this. And I'll tell you what this tells me. Oh, and then it shows Trump or Obama in a jail cell with an orange jumpsuit. Trump is terrified. What is in those files? Because here's the thing. His supporters know he's the grab him by the pussy, had sex with a porn star when he had a brand new baby at home, had an affair with a Playboy playmate while Melania was pregnant. How bad is what is in these files that he is taking to Truth Social and just having a full meltdown? It's unbelievable. And here's the thing. Ben Mysalis, who's been on this podcast, who we absolutely adore, he posted this. And I thought, if it wouldn't have come from Ben Mysalis, I would not have believed it. Trump is posting random videos of a girl in a bikini catching a snake. What the fuck? This man should have his phone taken away. He certainly should not have the nuclear codes. I mean, what in that? And here's, I know I say this all the time. Where are the people around him? Why doesn't anybody monitor his phone? This is the kind of shit that, I mean, he's crazier than a shithouse rat. It's unreal. Here was one of the things that I just thought that tracks. So, Donald Trump, who has been a known racist from jump, I mean, starting all the way back to when he was a landlord of daddy's companies in New York City. So, another distraction after the girls in the bikini with the snake, after the AI video of Barack Obama being arrested, he's trying to distract now with just racism out the kazoo with the Washington Commanders, Washington football team, formerly the Washington Redskins. And it says, my statement on the Washington Redskins has totally blown up, but only in a very positive way. I may put a restriction on them if they don't change the name back to the original Washington Redskins and get rid of the ridiculous moniker Washington Commanders. I won't make a deal for them to build a new stadium in Washington. The team would be much more valuable and the deal would be more exciting for everyone. Cleveland should do the same with the Cleveland Indians. The owner of the Cleveland baseball team, Matt Dolan, who is very political, has lost 3 elections in a row because of that ridiculous name change. What he doesn't understand is that if he changed the name back to the Cleveland Indians, he might actually win an election. Indians are being treated very unfairly. Make Indians great again. MAGA. Okay, here's the thing. If you are a Republican, all I have heard about my entire life, and that is 55 years, is we are free market, capitalism, 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 trickle down economics, capitalism, free market, free trade, no restrictions, no regulations. They've convinced half the population that regulations are not, in fact, consumer protections, but they are punishment to corporations. But what regulations do is they protect the public. But Republicans value profit over people. And for him now to sit there and say, because I think the Washington Commanders are building a new football stadium. He is now saying, unless they reverse the name back to Washington Redskins, he is not going to approve the deal, which I don't know that he needs to approve the deal. I think this is red meat for the base. But what a dick. And why are these Fox Republicans, profit, 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 free market, no regulations, we get to do whatever the fuck we want? Why are they not up in arms? Because now he's doing it to a National Football League team. Who's next? I mean, you've seen him since he's gotten in, he's trying to tell Tim Cook what he can do with Apple. He's trying to tell Amazon that they can't, say it's from the tariffs, which, by the way, Amazon is increasing their prices because of the tariffs. Walmart up 51%. He's like, Walmart, you can't raise your prices. This is not free market. This is not Republican capitalism. This is fascism. And for him to get, just the lack of self-awareness that he has to put, everybody's blown up because I'm so popular. Everybody blew up. And on top of that, in a positive way, he is not tethered to reality. We need the 25th Amendment. It's unbelievable that more people are not on Fox News going, you can't do this. And then we look at what Donald Trump said in 2013 at the real Donald Trump. October 8th, 2013, the president should not be telling the Washington Redskins to change their name. Our country has far bigger problems. Focus on them and not nonsense. So you know what that tells me? He wants everybody to forget about Epstein, but they're not going to. They are not going to do it. And then finally, not every cover-up is incompetent as Pam Bondi's Epstein cover-up, but now Trump is working with the Catholic Church to cover up Catholic priests' bad behavior. Trump and the Catholic Church fight a law requiring clergy to report child abuse. Are you kidding me? Washington moved to close dangerous loophole. Now there's a constitutional showdown pitting religious freedoms against the duty to protect children. First of all, the Catholic Church ought to be ashamed of itself. It should absolutely be ashamed of itself that they would rather move priests around and not report child abuse and not protect children. And so they should be ashamed of themselves. I expect nothing less from Donald Trump because he gives two shits about people. But if the Catholic Church is going to take all your money and they're going to have this great American Pope, then he needs to say, you need to withdraw that lawsuit because our priority is protecting children, not pedophiles, not priests, not prophet. But that's obviously not going to happen. So the bedfellows of the Catholic Church and Trump, again, the religious right and Trump, they go together like hand in glove. I do not understand it. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back with more news.